I wish I could tell the raccoons you could cut just one hole and eat from the one hole, but instead they keep cutting more holes open. You know, it's all the same corn. Cheapers, look at that. We got a lot of beans harvested yesterday. Went really well. Hoping to do the same today. Get the calves water filling up. I'm just finishing up chores. Gotta give these freshly weaned calves a bale. How many of you have broke a dipstick off in there? I haven't yet. I know Dad has. You'll be good now. No chasing vehicles. Cattle are fed. These calves have water. They're already attacking it. I'll have to be back in a couple hours to refill that. Dad is greasing the combine. Uncle Jeff just took the second load of beans from last night to town. When I was feeding that bale, I stepped in some rancid calf poop. It does not smell good in here. It's that freshly weaned flavor, you know? It's ripe, man. Well, look at this. You getting soft on me? You're wearing a sweatshirt. I'm in short sleeves here, Paul.
Sweating. I'm trying to keep the dust off me. Okay.
Well, that's a smart move, actually.
I'm born yesterday. Oh, go.
Oh, I wouldn't guess you was. Nothing like getting all greased up and then having that soybean dust stick to you bright early in the morning. Look at that dust spit out of there. I'm sure this car really appreciated it. You just got farted on by a combine, ma'am. There's a big bird right there just ripping something apart. Just caught himself a meaty breakfast. It's kind of gross. We did about 2/3 of this field last night. Didn't have much left this morning. Now we're just gonna drive across this grass, just like Dad's doing, and we got 17 acres right there, and that's old alfalfa ground. We killed it off 2 years ago. It's probably gonna be some dry stuff. That shouldn't take more than an hour to do. After harvest, we'll start picking these bales up, bringing them home. Crazy how this is a low spot, but the grass is still brown. Just didn't get enough moisture for some of this stuff to even come back. The Jefferino. Got a gourmet meal here.
So that's another 100 acres done. This field's called Elmer's. Move over to the one called Baldy's next. My phone's ringing. The song of the day is Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot. Thanks for bringing McDonald's home from town, Jeff. We got everything moved from the other field. I just brought the combine over and started combining. We don't like to shut the combine down, so once I get in here, I just start combining, and they make a couple trips to get both semis and the grain cart and the pickup if they have one. And we got everything moved, and we're geared up to try and knock this 80 out this afternoon so we can move in the morning while it's tough again. It's not that tough these days. Tough means you know, there's moisture on the plant. It makes the combine growl. It doesn't knock all the grain out. So a lot of times in the morning, if there's a little dew or something on soybeans, you have to wait for that moisture to dry off the plant. We haven't had much of that because we're so dry. But even with that, you can notice when you start up, there's a few more pods in the tank than in the heat of the day.
They drank her down. If you could learn how to turn the hydrant on and off, that'd save me some time. And the cows would appreciate it. They're pretty much done mooing. Getting all weaned up. So in about 4 hours, we'll have these 80 acres done. Tomorrow we should be able to hop into my field, start to finish, get her all done. First time for me, harvesting my own crop. Pretty exciting. Got the small bean.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your...
It's quite the rock. Beans.
We decided that we should maybe bale our corn stalks this afternoon. It should all be really dry, and the next 2 days there's going to be a lot of wind, which we could lose some of it blowing away, and we definitely don't want to do it when it's blowing because you rake all that dry light matter up and it blows around. So I think Jeff and I, he'll rake, I'll bale, Cole can keep combining by himself, and that's the way we'll maximize how much work we can get done here.
Dad all of a sudden decided that we're gonna do some corn stalks today. It's been dry, and the next couple days I guess are gonna be windy. Pretty slow here, of course. We're in a drought, yield's not that great. It's taken a while to load semis, and so we don't really need 3 people here. So I'm gonna go home, get the baler hooked up, get the rake hooked up, make sure everything's ready to go over there. And then I'll be back. Eventually Dad and Jeff will go rake and bale, and I'll finish combining this field. Doesn't that sound like a hoot and a half? Yeah. That means I get a little change of scenery. Been staring at beans for long enough, I guess. If we get done soon enough today, Tiffany's coming out, cleaning a stove, and maybe I'll start painting some rooms. We got a lot of painting done, but we got a lot of painting left. He thinks this chain has a little bit of play in it. That was a semi, by the way, that wasn't me. Yeah, that's plenty tight. Broski, how'd you get in there? Try the other way. Like Houdini just disappeared. What the literal heck? Oh, oh my goodness. Hook up a baler, hook up a rake. Sounds easy. But then you got all this malarkey. Don't think I even need that. It'll haul itself up. Those units are both ready to go. Each tractor has a fire extinguisher in case something bad happens. Head back to the field, which is actually, I can see the combine. It's on that section right south of us, so looks like they don't have too much left. We got 13 acres left. Shouldn't take too long.
I'm baling corn stalks. We've got kind of a short hay crop this year, so we're going to go ahead and bale up some corn stalks to grind to mix with the good alfalfa and grass to stretch our winter hay. This field doesn't have good fence all the way around it yet, so that's why we picked this field to bale, because we wouldn't have grazed it anyway, and about half of it got cut for silage. So we've got about 40 acres out here that we're gonna go ahead and wrap up these corn stalks so we got extra feed. I'd rather the cows graze the corn stalks on their own, but you know, then you take the chance that snow will cover them up, and then you gotta start feeding them all winter. So we're kind of hedging our bets a little bit. We're gonna bale some, and we're gonna try to graze the rest of them. Cole went home and he hooked this equipment up for Jeff and I. I don't think I have enough net wrap to do all this. I was on my last roll when we got done with hay, and I didn't want to buy any more. Well, now I'm probably going to be a little short. Fortunately, even though Storeless Station's closed, I'm going to go grab a roll out of there so we know that we have enough for tonight.
I guess we're almost out of net wrap, so I'm going to take over baling. Dad's going to go grab a roll at Storeless Station. It sure is dusty out here. Do you thirst? Home sweet home. What do you think? We got walls painted with one coat. The old cabinets all tore out. Now I'm gonna go second coat on the walls. And Tiffany's on her way over, and she's gonna clean an oven because we're selling it. We tore all the carpet. This was some fake wood floor, laminate or whatever you call it. Got it all tore out. So this is kitchen, of course, dining room. Gonna put some new flooring in here, new carpet, all the first floor, painting all the walls a grayish, ceiling a whitish. Like my 18-inch roller. It's a big sucker right there. Oh, shnikes. Mr. Fly. Now that's a wall. Are you done?
I think so. I would buy it if I were you.
You would buy it if you were me?
Actually don't buy it because
You're making me sell it so we can buy another one.
I know.
Well,
For all those paint critics out there, I'm not good at edging, so I get this little tool.
that actually looks pretty good.
Thank you.
Also, Tiffany created an Instagram account, and it's called The Sunny Life. If you want to check that out, it's going to be like progress on the house and just kind of the sunny life, I guess. So be sure to check that out. Pretty snazzy. Well, we got some good stuff done today. About tripped over something. And tomorrow we're actually going to be harvesting my field. So tag along, see how that goes. Like to see you next time. Have a good one. Tiff, can you come here?
Yeah.
I think this place is haunted.